Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Sagittarius. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading for the end of June, the 26th through the 30th, 2023. But energy is timeless, and so anytime that you're seeing this, if the message resonates, if the title of the message resonates, then there could be messages here for you. So feel free to continue watching. I'm so excited. This is my last reading for the night. Just prepare yourself now. This reading could go anywhere from 30 to maybe 45 minutes. It just kind of depends on what comes out with the cards, because I'm doing my spread a little bit differently. And I do different spreads, but because it's the end of the month, it's only the last 5 days. So what I wanted to do is dig down deep into each day and kind of, concentrate on each day individually. So this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do know that energies can be crisscrossed, flip-flopped, and or reversed, and that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them. And so it's just a matter of balance. Okay, Sagittarius. We're calling in spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity as we get started. We're going to start out with the Chakra Insight Oracle and pull a top and bottom card. I always read bottom of the deck. And then we're going to get into the tarot. So what I'll be reading for you is work, life, career. I'm sorry, not work, life. Work, career, finance, relationships. That can be romantic, platonic, family, friendship. And then also life messages from spirit. I'll also be pulling a Kabbalah Tree of Life Oracle for each day. And then we're going to close it out with the Divine Energy Oracle. It'll just be one. Okay, so this week, I'm pretty, actually, no, I did cut it already. Okay, so the stone for this week is Moonstone. If you have a Moonstone, hang on to it. If you don't have a Moonstone, go get you one. So that's the crystal, the gem that came up for me this week. And then if you're looking to manifest like abundance, more money into your life, use a gold candle or something that has gold in it. And that's just, it's like meditating and really putting your intention into the candle magic, right? So gold, think gold. On Monday is the first quarter moon. It's a great time to take action, cast spells to increase more of what you want in life. And also, it's a great time to feel where you want change in your world. Imagine what it would be like with that change, even if it doesn't seem possible. And here's why. Because the universe is not going to give you anything that you are not ready for, that you are not vibrationally aligned with. And so you have to raise your vibration. You have to raise your frequency to be able to receive. You have to believe that what you're wanting, you already have. Once you're in that energy, the universe will conspire to give that to you. Okay? But that also works in the reverse. If you're in a negative mindset, if you're in a lower vibrational frequency, then the universe is going to respond to that and give you lower negative vibrations, lower negative manifestations. And so take it as it resonates. Just make sure that you're always raising your vibration and trying to be as positive as possible. And there is such a thing as toxic positivity. Okay, so let's be realistic too, but it's just keeping yourself up. Then on Wednesday we've got the moon in Scorpio. It's water energy. It's all about finding motivation. Ooh, I like this already. I like this a lot. Ooh, that's interesting too. We'll talk on this in just a second. Water energy, it's all about finding motivation, personal power, taking control of yourself, your finances, just everything in your life. And then also it's a great time for deep talks, intuitive conversations, going below the surface, basically. Then on Friday, we have the moon in Sagittarius, your energy, that's fire energy. It's all about truth and visions, being honest, thinking big, and long-term planning. Also, additionally, on Friday is Neptune retrograde. So Neptune is the planet of what is it? Illusion, dreams, and spirituality. Okay, so when it's in reverse, it's basically, when it's in reverse, it's basically saying that these influences and these energies are going to be, they're going to dissipate or even disappear altogether. Basically, it's taking you from like a 5D dreamlike state down to reality in the 3D world. I said it earlier in several of the readings. The song that started popping into my head to better explain this energy is that song, Back to Life, Back to Reality. So it's like you're going to be like from June 30th through December 6th. It's going to be back to life, back to reality. Very logical thinking, okay? And then, even though we're not going to be covering Sunday, on Sunday the moon will be in Capricorn, just closing up the week. It's earth energy, focusing on career, decluttering, reprioritizing, and cutting out excess. So, all right, we're going to start laying out these cards for you, Sagittarius. Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. This is for work, career, finance. Work, career, finance for Sagittarius, please. Okay, I need one more better shuffle than that. Just so you know, all of these were already pre-shuffled, but I always make sure to do it on camera again. So. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from something. What I love about this card, though, is that when you walk away from something, you're walking towards something else. Okay, so it's water sign energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could be dealing with one with your work, career, finances. That, or there could be some kind of situation that's just very emotional. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards ready, it's really interesting. It's called... the title is FFF. It's by BB Rex and featuring G-Eazy, but it stands for F. I can't say the word. I mean, I guess I could say the word, but F, fake friends, right? I'm just trying not to get flagged by YouTube, okay? And so she talks about friends come and go, more like the seasons. I never know what to believe in. And it's getting old, but no hard feelings. Because friends come and go without a reason. And then it goes on to say, fuck fake friends, we don't need them, only thing they're good at is for leaving. You know, and you can listen to the song. It's really catchy. I like it a lot. But I totally resonate with this. Totally. I actually have Sagittarius placements in my chart too. I have a stellium. And as a Scorpio, I am a Scorpio, I've learned to very quickly see the BS in people and just avoid it altogether if I can. But, you know, it's like screw fake friends. Like, and right now, oh my goodness, we are in a time and a season and a place of masks falling off and really seeing the true colors in people. And let me tell you, yes, it can be disheartening, but I am so grateful. It's almost enlightening. I love it when the true colors come out, because then it's like, there it is. That's what I was waiting for, right? That's what I was waiting for, that ball to drop, right? So, and once it happens, it's like then you're able to make your decision and move on. Let them move on. Who cares? You know, the best part about, you know, weeding people out, if you will, is that once it happens, then you're not wasting any of your energy anymore. Don't have to waste any more of your time. And time is the one precious gift that you can never get back, right? Right, underneath the deck we have the Haya of Fire. It's the California Poppy. That's the Page of Wands, okay? Page of Wands. So that's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy for relationships. For Monday we have the Emperor. Tuesday we have the King of Pentacles. Wednesday we have the Nine of Air. Thursday we have Awakening. I like it. And Friday we have the Four of Fire. Elder. California Poppy underneath the deck. Okay, now this is life messages from Spirit for Sagittarius, please. So the herbs from the Herb Crafter's Tarot deck that we've got, just while I'm shuffling these, we've got hemlock, sweetgrass, pomegranate, tulsi, and elder, as well as the California poppy. Might want to incorporate any of those things into your life, into this week, to bring you added luck and or abundance, protection, power, and prosperity. Sagittarius, please. What do we have for Sagittarius? End of June. Underneath the deck, I like this. Thank you, spirits. We have celebration. 3 of Cups, celebration. 10 of Wands for Monday. 4 of Pentacles for Tuesday. Queen of Pentacles for Wednesday. King of Pentacles for Thursday. Dang. And 7 of Wands for Friday. Okay. Then Kabbalah Tree of Life Oracle for each day. For Sagittarius, please. Just kind of looking at these, trying to get a feel, seeing how they all kind of blend together. Sagittarius. Underneath the deck we have the Wanderer. Oh, now I have another song in my head. Yeah, I'm the Wanderer. Yeah, I'm the Wanderer. And I go round and round and round and round and... It's a really old song, so if you don't know it, I don't blame you. Okay, so for Monday we have the Tempter. Tuesday, the Uprooted. Wednesday, the Thought. That card has been coming out in almost every read. The Sorrow for Thursday, and Thirst for Friday. The Wonder underneath the deck. Okay. Last card is the Divine Energy Oracle. I also read underneath the deck on this one too. I'm being told to read the underlying energy first before I go into the day-to-day. I've been doing it completely opposite for most of the other readings. Underneath the deck, we've got Focus on Success. I like it a lot. That's what needs to be done. Top of the deck, Shine Your Light. Taurus had this, so you may have some messages. You may have Taurus in your chart. You may have some messages in the Taurus message if you want to go and watch. Okay, so I'm going to read underneath the deck first. We've got relationships. So underneath the deck means it's the underlying energy of the reading, and or what you don't see coming. But I truly believe that this is kind of like the underlying energy of what's been going on as we dig down deep into the reading itself. So underlying energy, it's all about relationships, intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. Now this can be any kind of relationships. This can be intimate, romantic. This can be friendship, family. And because the song is about fake friends, right? Definitely looking at friendships too. We have the number 9, and I said this was really interesting because up here is 18. And obviously 9 times 2 is, 2, unity, 2 people, is 18. This is the inner child, playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, wonder, and that's what friendships bring about, right? But 1 plus 8 is 9. So we've got 9 there and 9 there, and I think that's a big, like a significant number. I'm also kind of just looking at numbers now, just glancing. I see 13 here, number 2, and number 2. So we have a lot of repeat numbers. That has been happening a lot in a bunch of the readings this week. So There's significance there. Very strong messages, okay? But so we're looking at your work-wise, you're walking away from something. That could be a role, that could be a company, that could be responsibilities of some sort, a project. But with this cup, you're walking towards something else. You know, what you're walking away from may have been very disappointing. You know, a very emotional type of departure, or maybe having to give something up that just like sucked, you know. But what you're ultimately walking towards is something so much better. And then as with relationships, it's the Page of Fire, the Page of Wands. I actually like this energy, California Poppy. So I feel like you were dealing with somebody younger. Could be fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, though. It just could be somebody who brings out that inner child, that young feeling in you or within you. But this is somebody who is starting a new adventure, starting from the beginning of something. It could be a new project, new endeavor, something that you've never done before. But it's that feeling that gives you that excitement. Like, I know I've never done it, but now I'm going to learn something new, and I'm so excited about it. I'm going to give it my all. You know, but this is in terms of a relationship. So it's like, you may be really excited about like a new friendship or a new person that you've met. It could even be a new start to an older friendship, you know, trying to renew something, right? And then I see the Three of Cups, like, so there could have been some kind of celebration. You could have been at a party, an event, something where, you know, you brought people together or people were brought together, and there's like a newness. There could have even been like you went somewhere or you were at an event with a friend that you know, hang out with all the time, right? But you brought along somebody new, and that's that Haya of Fire, the Page of Wands energy, okay? Focus on success. So I feel like this pertains more to the work energy, and you're walking away from something in order to walk towards something new, so that you can focus on success. For sure. Like, for sure. I super feel that. And then we have the Wanderer. So I want to read this and see how that plays into the message. Okay, if I can find it. Here we go. So it says you are on the move, which is the Eight of Cups, but do you know why? Do you have some real purpose? Even if you cannot put it into words because you're focusing on success, or are you wandering aimlessly because you're afraid to settle down? Search your heart for the answer. Only you can know the truth of this. Some people fear wanderers, others envy them. Very true. But no one else but you understands where you are going or why. Possible meanings: travel, freelance work, living without a permanent base for home or work, a transient relationship, an inner journey, taking you into unexplored territory, in contact with other cultures. So this is interesting because this actually also brings in the energy of this Page of Fire. That's like starting off on a new passionate journey, a new passionate beginning to something, right? And it's funny because you've got the celebration, this energy. It's like very fun-loving, free type of energy. Transient relationship, something where you're wandering, you're traveling, you're going place to place, picking up and going, and it's taking you into uncharted territory, right? Contact with other cultures, other places, other belief systems. That's really exciting. I like it. But it has a lot to do with your relationships, the people that you're traveling with, or people that you're meeting along the way. It's about intimacy, freedom, acceptance, trust, that feeling of just being able to go, right? With a focus on success. Focusing on success. Okay, so now let's get into the actual read for this week. Top of the deck, we have Shine Your Light. This talks about, you being the best you, right? You being in that high vibrational frequency like we spoke about, where you're shining your light but inspiring others by doing so. Really being like a beacon of inspiration. And it's funny because when you shine your light, it's like your inner child. Notice how she's just like, jumping for joy and, ready to kind of just go. Very similar energy to the Page of Wands, the Page of Fire, right? But it's very playful, lighthearted, innocent, and wondrous, right? You could have a child and be dealing with a child, but I feel like this is just, it's your energy. You may have been able to, I don't know, you may have just traveled, got away for a little bit, came back rejuvenated, invigorated, a lot more lighthearted, experience things that make you feel, just more childlike. And I love that because I think everybody needs to tap into their inner child regularly. And I mean regularly, because it shouldn't be so serious all the time. People were not born, we were not put here on earth to pay bills, okay? That's not what we were put here on earth for. We were put on here for unity, for love, to learn the bigger lessons in life, right? And being able to embrace all of that with your inner child, that feeling, that's what it's all about, right? Okay, so for on Monday, we've got the Emperor, number 4, Hemlock. So first off, number 4, another number 4, there's one right there. It's all about stability and foundation, actual structures, buildings, home, even office. But the Emperor is Aries energy, and it's, he's the king of all kings. He's master of his domain. Very masculine energy, so you could be dealing with an Aries or a masculine figure, or this just could be you. Why do I only have 2 cards here? Hold on one second. Did I seriously? You guys, this is crazy. Okay. Told you I'm tired. You guys are the very last. You guys are the very last reading. I didn't lay these out. I got bottom of the deck, which is the 8 of Cups. I didn't lay out the rest. Oh, so we have the Devil. We'll talk about that in just a second. Yay. 7 of Cups. 8 of Swords. Temperance. I like it. And 10 of Cups. I like that a lot. Okay, with the 8 of Cups. Now we'll get into the reading. Okay. All right. You're walking away from the Devil in work. There's something toxic in regards to work, career, finance, okay? You're feeling, now the Devil can also mean like you're dealing with somebody who's a Capricorn, but in this case, I feel like there's some kind of toxicity, some kind of negativity, and when I say toxicity, it can be anything. It can be lies, deceit, betrayal, something like that type of toxic energy. It could be overworking, too much of something, too much of anything. So too much working, too much eating, too much drinking, too much partying. Take it as it resonates, but I feel like there's just some type of toxicity at work that, you had to get away from, even for a short amount of time. You could have even been getting away from an Aries type of energy or some type of an Emperor energy. That, or you're stepping up into your Emperor power, your Emperor energy, and putting down the burdens. And notice in this deck, it looks like she's packing up and walking away as well. So it even though this, I feel like, you know what I feel like? I feel like you were just like, F this, I'm getting out of here for a couple days, because this card corresponds with the celebration. Oh yeah, yep. Oh look, and then the Page of Wands right behind that. I feel like you were walking away to take a break, like go to a party, go to an event, go to a festival or something like that. And I feel like that's what you did, or that you're planning on doing. You're just like packing up and out of there. Like, I don't want to deal with this Devil. I'm powering up into, I have to do what's right for myself, my family, my work, my world, what I want. And I'm moving on. I'm picking up, you know, what I've got, putting down the burdens, and I'm moving forward. That's what the Ten of Wands is all about, is laying down the burdens. Wands are all about passion. It's fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Really, we're going to keep on dropping. It keeps on falling right on top of the Three of Cups here. That's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. It could be passion towards a person or passion towards what you're passionate about, whether that's work, career, finance, business, passion projects, whatever. But you're putting down the burdens of what was holding you back so you can just move forward. Now we've got the tempter. So that's interesting. You could be either tempting someone or someone is tempting you. And because you've got the devil there, that also could play into a role. Careful about being tempted by the devil. You may be being offered an opportunity that could seem too good to be true. Careful with that. Make sure that you think it through. Let's read the tempter. Are you the tempter or are you being tempted? If you're... Clarification. I think you're being tempted. If you are primarily the tempter, though, are you willing to take responsibility when those tempted follow the course you are suggesting? So, like, for instance, if you're tempting people to, you know, if you're like, okay, like Jerry Maguire, who's coming with me? Who's coming with me? Are you coming with me? And then Renee Zellweger, or whatever her character was, she stands up and she goes, I am coming with you. Okay? So, you will have to do that unless you are very sure that they will take full responsibility themselves. If you are the one being tempted, look beyond the immediate benefits to the long-term implications when the luster has worn off the prize that you hope to win. So, possible meanings: a person of influence and persuasion, a moral decision to be made, the promise of something special, but it needs to be examined carefully. Someone unscrupulous, a prize, a gift, a goal that could be yours. So yeah, I feel like either you're being tempted to walk away, maybe with this emperor energy, or you're tempting others to, you know, you want to get rid of this. That's what you're trying to get away from. And that's why you're walking away here. You are walking away from something that you no longer want to be part of. And you may be tempting others to do so as well. And it could be an Aries energy. Wow. So that's on Monday. Tuesday, we've got options in work, career, finance. That's what this is all about. Seven of Cups. You've got options at your fingertips. You can choose whatever you want to do, because you're dealing with the King of Earth, King of Pentacles. You're abundant. You have many options. You could go any direction that you want, and as it pertains to work, career, finance. Sweetgrass, because I'm the Cannastrologer. Every time I see this card, grass is another term for, you know, cannabis, and sweet grass, right? But I feel like you could also work in the cannabis industry, potentially. You don't have to. But yeah, this is the King of Pentacles. You also could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, because that's Earth energy. But I really feel that you've got like a lot of options, no matter which direction you take. And then we've got the Four of Pentacles, just saying, you know, the Four of Pentacles is, again, it's about money and finance. This is talking about spending wisely, saving wisely, balancing the ebb and flow of giving and taking. It's being generous with your money and your resources and what you have, but also knowing when not to be too generous. Like, obviously, you got to pay your bills. You got to take care of, you know, your homestead and the things that keep you, you know, able to survive. But also, you know, what you have left over. What are you going to do with that money? How are you going to invest it? Is it going to be a wise investment? It's making all of those decisions. Also, then I see the uprooted. When we're talking about moving, this could also talk about moving expenses. see what that's all about. I don't know if I've ever read that card before. So a major change could be coming your way. Be ready to let go of what is outdated, of what you don't need anymore. Don't be afraid. There will be new soil for your roots to grow in due course. So possible meanings: a radical change, a sudden upset, overthrowing existing plans, travel. And we were talking about travel here. We're talking about travel here. Travel, roaming, and being on the move. Moving house, an unreliable person, openness to a new experience. I also just heard that you may be uprooting, you may be moving on because of a King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a you could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. And they don't have to be that. They could have it in their chart somewhere. But this is like somebody who's like a boss, CEO, somebody in charge of like a company, is of where you make your money, right? So there could be a sudden change, which then makes sense why you're like holding on to your coin purse. You got to be wise about your resources, but you're moving. You're going to be traveling. And going back to now I understand why Spirit wanted me to do bottom of the deck first, because it talked about being a wanderer, going to different locations, finding a new place, finding your place in everything. Wow. So then we have the Eight of Swords. So this is anxiety, fear, stress, and if that's happening, if you're walking away from something, this is just a natural feeling. The Eight of Swords, you also could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or have it somewhere strong in your chart. Notoriously known for overthinking situations, which is where stress and anxiety comes from, okay? So as it pertains to work, career, finance, you could be a little bit stressed out on Wednesday, but do know that this energy, as easy as you put yourself into it, can easily be taken out of it too. You have to just ground yourself and look at the bigger picture, right? Approach this with more of like an inner child type of energy, playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, wonder. Look at the bigger picture, the brighter side of things. Like, don't worry about what all wrong could happen, anything wrong that could happen. Think about all the things that could go right, And then in the relationship department, we've got the Nine of Air, which is the Nine of Swords, or the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, pomegranate. Maybe eat some pomegranate to help bring in some luck in this situation. But this is just, it's like the Eight of Swords, right? It's more anxiety, stress, despair. This is talking about having sleepless nights, not being able to rest easily, even a little bit of depression. Yeah, that's what it's about. It's overthinking to the max, right? You're super stressed out. And we've got this Queen of Pentacles energy. Let's see something real quick. So we have the King of Pentacles that is here twice. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles, she's somebody who's really good with her money if she's a mother. She's great at that work-life balance. With her children and household, but she's a hustler, man. Like, mind on my money and my money on my mind is like what always comes to mind when I'm thinking of the Queen of Pentacles. She's very materialistic. She likes nice things, right? She likes to get her hair done. She likes to get her nails did. But she's also extremely resourceful. So she makes the best of what she has, and she also takes pretty good care of things of what she has too. So there's that. And I feel like this could be you, actually. I feel like you're thinking, you're thinking about what you've got and where you are. And it's like she's sitting here just like manifesting. You may be super stressed out, but it's like you're trying to really put yourself in the mindset of like, what you have, counting your blessings, and what you can get out of this situation. The Thaw. Let's read the Thaw and see how that pulls this message together. Yeah. she's sitting and waiting. She's meditating on what she should do next. Because this may be a time to wait while the process of change takes its course. Whatever has been set in motion cannot now be halted. Don't waste energy trying to stop or accelerate it. That would only make matters more complicated. Just try to steer your boat calmly on the current. So possible meanings, release. Notice how she's just like, she's sitting there in peace. It's almost as if she's not even freaking worried about what's going on. Because she's very confident in her own decisions. Because she knows that the money is coming to her, okay? So it's removing a blockage, a new flow of ideas, renewed creative energy, indiscreet speech, the telling of secrets, and the dissolution of a relationship. So relationships are one of the main things on the bottom of the deck here. I'm feeling like, this is more of like the dissolution of, I feel like it's a work relationship, but people that you once called friends, because the song, Fake Friends, right? Like you're really seeing true colors in people and you're moving away from it. There's been something, a big change, and now you're moving away from that energy, but you're calm about it because you know that you've got greater things coming in. Yeah. Yup. And as I say that, then we have Temperance here. Temperance is the angel of the tarot deck. It's not depicted very well in this particular deck, but it is the angel. And it means, excuse me, I'm so sorry. It means that you do have protection, but it's also tempering and balancing a situation that's taking place. So, yeah, this walking away, it's being balanced out. Could be an emotional journey, but you're doing the best thing. Then we've got awakening. It makes a lot of sense. Card number 20, something could have happened on the 20th or could be happening on the 20th of next month. Tulsi. This big change is kind of like forcing an awakening upon yourself. It's opening your eyes to the true colors of people, past friends, past relationships, the people that you're moving away from. You're realizing, it's like you're awakening almost from like this, oh my gosh, like the Neptune retrograde, where it's like you've been in this dreamlike state. Couldn't believe that all this stuff was happening for you, but now it's like you're waking up and seeing the reality of it, and it's literally causing an awakening. Like, holy crap, I can't believe I didn't see that before, but now I see it, and I have to move away. I have to move on from it, right? And awakenings, as mystical and marvelous as they may sound, they are not. They can be uncomfortable. They can freak you out. But, people have multiple awakenings through life. And so it's like as you move through this process, and they've happened a couple times, they get a lot easier. And that's where I see that Queen of Pentacles energy, where she's just kind of sitting there like, I will get through this. I will get through this. Definitely say some affirmations. I am, I will, I believe. 20, also 2 plus 0. Abby, it's late. 2 plus 0 equals 2. 2 is all about stability and also taking lessons from your past in order to move forward. As far as what you're moving forward to, I think this is not moving forward with. I think this is still, you still might be dealing with this King of Pentacles energy. Somebody who's just, it could be a different King of Pentacles, but I feel like it's the same one. And correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, everybody's storyline is different, but like this is somebody who's just boss CEO of his company or of work that you do. Could have white or gray hair, could own a dog, but he's all about his money. The King and the Queen of Pentacles can sometimes be greedy, be all about their money and finances. That's all they care about. They're hardworking. They're always working, right? Almost to a toxic extent. But they do take care of everybody around them. or try to. Oh, now I'm getting it. I feel like this is still the same King of Pentacles energy that you're trying to get away from. But there's sorrow involved. They may come back with an apology. Or try to at least win you back. Somebody may be making another offer of some sort. Okay, let's read sorrow. Whatever loss you are experiencing, you can or will come to terms with it. However hard the path, there is comfort which perhaps now you cannot imagine. You will lose your old way of looking at things, but that's the awakening. This is talking about also awakening. You will lose your old way of looking at things, but when you have adjusted to that change, you may find even more meaning and value in life. So possible meanings: sadness over this King of Pentacles, I'm sure. Loss, a deep disappointment in the King of Pentacles, I'm sure. The chance to mourn the old and start anew. An exception that will not be fulfilled. Working with others from compassion. Because F fake friends, right? Screw those people. You know, you got to get past it. You got to move past that. You were burnt. And so this is why you're wanting to move forward and focus on success. All right, finally, Friday, we've got underneath the deck, happiness. Guys, this is what you're moving towards. Earlier I said you're walking away from something. What you're walking towards is the Ten of Cups. That's ultimate house, home, happy life, happy wife. Notice the two, lovers holding hands, with a house off in the distance with a rainbow on the horizon. This is what you're ultimately seeking, and this is what you're now traveling towards. Whatever it is that you're walking away from, that's dead weight. It's negativity, it's toxicity, it's that devil energy. This is what you're walking towards. Now, what I love about this is in regards to your relationships, okay? We're talking about the Four of Fire, Black Elderberry. Now, I do want to say somebody could be getting ill, feeling, and it's natural if you've been really stressed out and this is a stressful situation. Black elderberry is, and I talk about this all the time, it is the most amazing thing in the world. Sambucol is a really good brand that has like over-the-counter black elderberry in it, but it's a homeopathic, I guess medicine, but homeopathic herb, berry, whatever. You can get it in elixir form. I have a liquid form that I take a swig of, but it's really great for your immune system. And it helps, just support your body, your own personal house. But the Four of Fire, Four of Wands talks about house, home, stability, an actual physical dwelling in which that you live. And the Seven of Wands talks about defenses and boundaries and defending your beliefs, morals, ethics, values. So this is what this is telling me is on Friday you're going to be defending and putting up boundaries for your home, your health, your happiness. Yeah. This is what your focus is going to be on Friday. House, home, health, and happiness. 1000%. Aligning your chakras. Making sure that you are in the right frequency, the right vibration. The words that I see on here: echo, perpetuate, experience, and sense. So let's read thirst. It's talking about what you're thirsty for in life. What are you thirsty for in life? What are you thirsty for? Can you acknowledge it and liberate that urge? Perhaps convention or even your view of yourself is holding you back. We owe allegiance to life and must allow its imperatives to speak within us whether we act on them or not. So possible meanings: a powerful desire, an urgent need, something in danger of dying off for lack of attention, a demanding person, a drive that cannot be satisfied. So I feel like you have this unquenchable thirst, right? For this Ten of Cups, happy home, house, type of energy in which you're defending strongly, right? But why are you looking for that? Do you absolutely need the happy home on the hill? Or are you able to embrace more of a wanderer type of energy in lifestyle and be able to go from place to place to place? Like, explore your options. And I think what this is talking about is like doing some meditation and some chakra work with that Seven of Wands. You know, really getting down to the nitty gritty of what it is that you thoroughly believe in. Like, what is it that's going to bring you ultimate happiness? What's going to align you with the universe and your universal beliefs, right? And if you're feeling any kind of if you're feeling like your immune system is weakened in any kind of way, definitely look into that black elderberry. All right. No matter what, shine your light. You know, bring out that inner child. I feel like that's ultimately what helps you get ahead and what's going to keep you grounded, to be honest with you. Because the moment that you give into any kind of anxiety and fear and, you know, frustration or whatever, that'll knock you, knock you off your game. You want to stay steadfast, and you will. I feel that you will. I really do. But just shine your light, Sagittarius. You know, bring out that inner child, and 9s might be significant. So 9s also speak about, coming to a culmination point. And as soon as you get that 10th wand, or it's also about wish fulfillment too. So, but it's about, being ready to put down the burdens, and being a warrior, a true warrior in spirit. Just the wounded warrior is like super tired, but he makes an amazing leader because he's been through the trenches, the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs. He's still ready to fight the good fight, but he's also ready to just put down the burdens and walk away, and that's what I see happening here. So you may even be looking for your next place to put down roots. So that is what I have for you this week. If any of this resonated and brought you any kind of clarity, insights, or answers, make sure that you drop a comment in the comment below. If you're interested in diving down deeper into this message or doing one for your own, I do personals, and I have all of my contact information in the description below. Also, if you'd like to drop a tip or a donation, help the channel grow, most appreciated, super appreciated, especially at this point. I can't stress that enough, but I have all of that information in the description below as well. But as you know, it's together we grow. I do sincerely appreciate reading for you every single week. I look forward to doing it again for you next week, or anytime that you catch any of my future content and videos. With that said, I hope you have a fantastic week, Sagittarius, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace.